backpacking, you want to go as light as possible. So as you can see, my burner, making up dinner tonight, boiling water. We're gonna have chicken teriyaki. And what to drink. So what goes best with chicken teriyaki? Well, I guess that's gonna be a margarita. Now normally I have beers on my videos, and that's what my preference is, but I'm not about to be backpacking with some beers. It's just way too heavy. So let's go with the margarita tonight. So the first thing you wanna do, have a shaker cup, add in 8 ounces of water. Now the trick is not to go overboard on the water, and we did just barely. That's good. And next, these little packets, these work great for mixed drinks. They're nice and light. This one specifically for margarita is lemonade, and it's by Weiler's. It's light, no sugar added, and I'm not the best at getting into these things. There we go. We'll dump that in. And our next ingredient is the tequila. Now this is specifically Jose Cuervo, and it's Blue Agave Silver Tequila. Now they say put a shot in. I understand about half of that is a shot, so let's start off with half. And then if we need to, we can add some more. And if you have access to ice, that would go well. And I suppose if you had some salt too, put it around this little rim right here. Shake it up well. And let's see how it tastes. Pretty good, although can't really taste a lot of alcohol in it, a lot of lemonade. So let's put a little more of that in, actually all of it, and let's put a little more water in. So that's your backpackers margarita. Give it a try. So down here in the bottom of the Grand Canyon, it's time to celebrate that we made it down. And also mention to you, if you checked out my South Kaibab trail hike, I carried in way too much. It's pretty difficult. And tomorrow's going back out, so it's gonna be more difficult. I got some alcohol to drink up, and I got a lot of food to eat up. So as mentioned, it's gonna be hog heaven. Now, today we're gonna have a whiskey sour. The first ingredient that we need there is water. Now this water, I got it out of the drinking fountain here, and it was extremely warm out of the drinking fountain. So I took it, the bottle, put it down here in the creek for a while, let it chill off. Now, the water in the creek itself is not drinkable, so that's the reason I just chilled it down there rather than getting it from there. I didn't even bring my purifying jug with me because I knew there would be plenty of water along the way. So what we need to do is we need to pour 8 ounces into a mixing cup. Now, somewhere along the line on this trip, I lost my little ball, so my mixer's gone, but we'll get by. So 8 ounces. I'm about 2 ounces short, so give me a minute, I'll get some more. So I had some rather close. This was another bottle I chilled in the creek, but I took it with me when I went to jump in the Colorado River. And it gets just extremely hot around here. So just that little hike warmed it up. So we got our 8 ounces of water in. Our next ingredient is a sour, and this is a Starburst, no sugar, packet, single to go, strawberry drink mix. So we'll tear that open, put it in. I have to put it all in. It maybe is too much if you put the whole thing in. So you may want to just start off with half, but I just went ahead and put it all in. Next ingredient is our whiskey. And this is the Pendleton Midnight. It's a blended Canadian whiskey, premium select whiskey. Now this is 50 milliliters. A shot is about half of it. So we're only gonna put half in, and half of it's already gone because I did have some the other night camping at the Mather campground. So we got our whiskey in, put our shaker top on, shake it up. Suppose you could stir it, but some people like it shaken rather than stirred. Foamed up quite a bit because of that Starburst. So you may want to let it sit for a while, but it's starting to go down. I'm just gonna go for it anyway. Well, that's kind of nice with that foam. Just right. Now normally I have a beer, a Pilsner or an ale or an IPA when I'm doing my videos, but I was not about to be hauling in any beers down here. Like I said, I had enough weight in it as it was. Now, they do make a dried ale beer. It's Pat's Backcountry Ale. I've never seen it in anywhere, in stores or anything. And also some of the reviews said it's not that good. So I wasn't really looking for it, but maybe someday we'll try it out. So I'm awful curious. I also brought with me some Tabasco. So let's give that a shot in here, see what we think. And not much came out. That may have been a mistake because I've had this for quite some time. Yeah, I don't taste really any Tabasco in there. So give it a try, see what you think. But now Tabasco is shot, even though it was unopened, just was not coming out well. So the next drink we're gonna have is a Mai Tai, Backpackers Mai Tai. And I moved from the other side of the table. Shade moved over here. So for Backpackers Mai Tai, first thing you need is your mixing cup. And once again, I chilled some more water down in the creek. So we're having creek chilled water. So Mai Tai is gonna call for 8 ounces of water. Spot on. Next ingredient is an orange drink. I specifically got the powdered, sun-kissed, sugar-free. So for the Backpackers Mai Tai, you'll want to have the packets because you don't want to be hauling in much of anything else. So just pour it in. And our last ingredient is coconut rum. This specific one is Rum Haven, made with real coconut water. And it actually says it's a product of Canada. I wouldn't expect that. Expect it to come from Jamaica or something. Now it calls for a shot. Shot is about half of this. So let's put half of it in, see how it tastes. Uh-oh, we went over half. We got 3/4 of that bottle, 50 milliliters. Just shake, close it up, shake it up. Not much foam at all. Well, I like that orange drink. Really can't taste the rum in it. So, let's throw it all in. And it was pretty strong on the orange. So let's add some water also. Much better, but I'm still thinking that orange is a little too strong. So maybe half a packet of an orange powdered drink. Perfect. Have a good night.